Hello and welcome back to the channel, the posing channel. Well, I've been dying to get these guys back on camera because I did shoot them before, but as you know, my camera wasn't too brilliant, so now we've got that camera with high definition. You're going to see these guys in some nice poses, and I like that. You can see my film, Deadpool and Wolverine, in my collection. I've got all three of them, and I do like that poster actually, and I wouldn't mind getting that. But that's a nice dynamic with Wolverine squaring up to Deadpool, and he's on my Hulk diorama. I'll have to show you that one day, but this is about these two today, and I'm going to get them into some fighting poses just so you can see what that's like. So stay tuned. So this is your first one. Wolverine's gone to one knee to block that katana attack. It's an okay pose, but since these two got together, I think anything you try and do looks okay. And I really do like the fact that they finally wised up to putting Wolverine back into the comic book look, which is the look you see here that I grew up with. And I hope they go down this route with Marvel Legends and make films with the characters in their original comic book look. But that's an okay one for now. And I'll get a close up on Deadpool there. That's not a bad dynamic. And there's Wolverine blocking him. So on to the next one. So this is the next one. It's an okay one. Just trying out some new ideas really. But I do enjoy seeing these two having a go at each other. And hopefully with that film, you'll start to see other guys come back like Electronanchos and Blade and Gambit, because I love all those guys. But I'm trying to get some nice angles and dynamics. Okay, let's try another one. And here's another one. Not too bad. Could be better. But that's a better angle there. Like that shot. Okay, there's a talk actually of these two coming together again, but I don't know if Ryan Reynolds wants to keep going with Deadpool. I actually would like to see Gable come back, because I did like that character played by Josh Brolin. But at the end of the day, I suppose it's all about the commitment and the financial availability of the funds to make the film. But we'll try another pose. Let's get a nice angle. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Bit different, I suppose. But I do remember that really epic battle when Wolverine finally lost it with him, and Deadpool had enough of him anyway, and they were into an all-out war in that car. So I just thought I'd kind of throw that element in. Kind of works. If I had a bit longer to think about it, I'd probably tweak it a lot better. But it's not a bad attempt. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Just come in close to get that effect. Right then, next one. Quite like that one. Tried to get it in the ballpark. I don't think I quite managed it, but it's on film now, so it's too late. Wolverine is planting those claw knives, or adamantium knives, claws, whatever you want to call them, into his chest and shoulders. Actually, that one's in his arm, that one's on the shoulder. That's not a bad shot, close up. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So Wolverine's getting a taste of his own medicine as Deadpool turns the tables. I like that. More and more things kind of sneak into my head. It's a case of whether they work or not. I kind of like that one. But I'm going to move it to something slightly different for you guys and show you them in a way that's a bit more familiar to you, which is more linked to the films. So I just want to get a bit more of a close-up. Okay then, so let's bring in something slightly different. And I'll pause it there. So, I put on their head sculpts. That's not too bad. I do like this comic book head sculpt. It's got obviously him being very angry Logan. And I don't know if that was intended to be Ryan Reynolds, but it's in that ballpark. But that's the dynamic. I'm going to pause it slightly because I want to tilt his head, Wolverine's head, and get a close-up on that. Thought I'd try that one. Don't like it quite as much. Might as well come in close so you can really see Logan. I'll pause it again. So I think I'm coming to the end of this run. Sorry about my fingering shot just a moment ago. Like I said, I'm no Steven Spielberg, but that's not a bad pose out with those guys. I always say that if it looks good from all angles, then it's not a bad pose. And this seems to tick all boxes. Yep. Probably got one more to show you guys. And I do like them in their head sculpts. I've got another Wolverine figure that I'm going to get, which is probably going to be Hugh Jackman. Because when I saw it, I just thought, you know what, as much as I do love this one, and this is my #1 favourite, even over Hugh Jackman, it's a figure you've got to get because Marvel Legends really did a good job on that Hugh Jackman face sculpt. And when I do get him, I'll repose him with this figure, which does look a lot like Ryan Reynolds. But I think I'll do one more and leave it there. So stay tuned. Hopefully my finger isn't in shot this time. Coming to the end now. That was a fiddly one, actually. Don't know if it was worth it looking at it through camera. I suppose it's okay. You see more of Deadpool's face and Wolverine's. But I'm going to try one more. and then leave it there. Or maybe not. No, I'm going to try one more, and then I will definitely leave it there. So this is the last one, the last pose. I don't know how many I've done, but as I say, this is the thing I like to do. Pose my figures out, have them at close quarters, have contact, rather than having them on a shelf, not doing very much. And I do like that dynamic, especially when you come in close. I do love the sculpt for Logan. That angle's not bad. I think that emphasizes, I said emphasizes what I'm on about. So it's going to come round finally to Ryan Reynolds, if that's supposed to be him. I like that angle there. So yeah, so that's Deadpool and Wolverine. I do hope to pick up, well, I know I am, I'm going to pick up Hugh Jackman, the movie version of this figure. But I'm pleased with my Deadpool because I've got two of these figures, so I can put one in the head sculpt and one in the mask. So on that note, I say thanks for watching the channel. And as I said previously when I was filming Ant-Man, Wasp and Hulk, I did hope to get Jango Fett out, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon, unless I go to Amazon. But I'm a patient man, like I said. I don't need to basically grab it straight away. I'll get round to it. Okay, that looks okay right there. So I say thanks for watching the channel. See you again soon.